Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames, of course. Okay, just checking to ensure that everything is perfect. So we're back with another banging video. Now guys, in case you're not aware, in case you've missed it, Sloan Bell went live last night. While she was live, she did reveal a few things. But what we're here to talk about specifically for this video is the next person that is going to go down behind Sean Diddy Combs. As Sloan Bell has been telling us, the entire industry is going to go down. Some of the names that she had mentioned in previous live videos, because Sloan Bell is always dropping some gems in her live videos. So if you're missing those, honey, you're missing out, okay? Now, some of the names that she had previously mentioned as to people that will be going down in the industry: Clive Davis, 50 Cent, Justin Bieber, Chris Brown, that I can remember at this point, right? No. In her last, say about 4 to 5 live videos, she has been giving a strong description of Snoop Dogg. She talks about this rapper that goes back, to the 90s, and he's old school, tall, slim, skinny. And based on the description she gives, you know that it's automatically Snoop Dogg. Now, when she spoke about the recent rapper that lost his life, I don't remember his name. My apologies, right? She basically said that his death was orchestrated or ordered from the West Coast. And, that same tall, skinny rapper. So in the video, on that video that she did, I commented and said, that description sounded like Snoop Dogg, because it actually does sound like Snoop. So on her video, that comment has like maybe at 3,000 likes at this point, because many people were saying the same thing. No. Let's go to last night live video. Last night live video, she said, it is Snoop next. No. People may say, but she said it's Justin Bieber. She told us Justin Bieber is going to go down, but she didn't say it was Justin Bieber next. She told us that there would be someone immediately after Sean Diddy Combs, and now she's saying that it is Snoop Dogg. If you understand how Sloan Bell works, if she thinks something, she's going to say it a lot. She calls it psychic Tourette's. So on that live last night, I can give you a timestamp. I can give you a few timestamps. So if you check at, I think it's 35 to 37 minutes, the first 35 to 37 minutes, she mentioned it. At 1 hour and a minute, she mentioned it. And she also mentioned it, I think, at 45 minutes. So she was in her psychic T-Rex moment. And when she keeps mentioning something like that, it's about to go down, and it's about to go down like none other. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how everything works out, because, she has been saying a few things, about Snoop, his connections and his affiliation. And if you look back at her reading, with Nipsey Hussle's death, you would also pick up that probably she was talking about Snoop being involved in that as well. Now, it's really interesting to see how the industry is, crumbling. And I have to say that if you guys remembered, do you guys remember that former music exec? His name is Mr. Starbucks. And he said that, the people who controls the music industry, they intentionally push rappers to create these kind of music to basically promote this toxic culture in the Black community. While in their community, their community is always safe, always protected. They have, family life, proper structure, and everything. So if you remember that, you would know that it is no surprise that these things are going to happen, because Sloan told us that it's going to be a total crumbling of the system. And she told us that America is going down. Celestial told us that America is going down, so it's definitely not any surprise. And Sloan and Celestial said the same thing. These deaths in the music industry, these gangster rappers and all of them, they're all politically motivated. and most of them are funded by, political leaders. The death of Nipsey Hussle was ordered by someone political, right? So you can definitely tell. I've always said it. If you're paying attention to their strategy, you would notice like Sexy Red, Blueface, Krishan Rock, and those people will always be trending, always getting, attention and all of that, because anything that's toxic, it's as though they push it. It's as though they fund these people lifestyle, and then we have young teens who look at these people and say, I want to be like the next Blueface. And some will say they want to be like the next Krishan Rock. But that is not anything for anyone to manifest, because they're decent, couples out here, young couples, and they don't have that kind of mess. They don't have that kind of drama. So I believe that, there's definitely going to be a crumbling of the system. No, even though people say that it's the United States, I'm seeing this happening around the world. I'm seeing, government bodies getting exposed even in my country, so I believe that it's a total takedown of the system. And I believe Sloan said this as well. It's a total takedown of the system. These abusive, aggressive men and women, like men who abuse women, they're going to go down. So to the men who have abused women and you thought that you have gotten away with it and all of that, to the people that have been, people and burying bodies, you all will be exposed, to all the people that have been doing things to kids that is not right, that is not appropriate. You guys read between the line, if it happened 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and you're still alive, you're going to go down. You will be held accountable, because, as Sloan says, there's a spiritual warfare going on. Just imagine people saying that psychic medium is something that's satanic, it's evil. So I want to know, is it that the satanic world is now fighting against itself? Because when Sloan tells us that this is a spiritual warfare and God is taking over, God is taking over. She tells us about how these people use this energy to manipulate our God consciousness and to steal our consciousness and to have us trapped in reincarnation, and Sloan tells us not to go to these, big parties and take part in their food and their drink, because that's how they, harness our energy and all of that. So I'm taking notes. I don't care who don't want to take notes. I'm taking notes, because you know what? Messengers are going to come from all walks of life. And that is something that you should know. So if Sloan is telling you, stop drinking alcohol, the reckless lifestyle, stop engaging in it, because these dark entities, that's what they want to see, to attach onto you. And once they take over your body, they want to have that experience, So just be careful. The Christmas big events and all of that. And you know what? When Sloan says, do not go to these functions and engage in these, drinking and eating, it is something that I've long suspected. You know why? Here in my country, when if a company has annual parties, people drink free food, free drinks, the alcohol, you best believe within 9 days, there will be at least 9 deaths. Okay. So because of that, people have been taking notes in my country. People have been, cutting back on certain practices and certain things that they engage in. Most people are choosing, consciously how to spend their time and what to keep their kids away from, and all of that. So, everyone has to choose what is right for them. I'm not telling you that you have to do this and you must do it. I'm just sharing information with you guys. You can go over to her channel, and from there, you can choose what you want to do with the information that you're getting, okay? But that's all I have to share. Stay safe, stay blessed, and see you guys in the comment section. Let's get this discussion popping, and remember, thumbs up. Bye, guys.